A very long time ago, there lived an emperor who was fond of monkeys. He believed that monkeys were as good as men. The emperor had hundreds of my pet monkeys. He had made a separate garden for them. Some of the monkeys, who were even appointed to guard the palace. Now it so happened that the emperor ministers did not like the idea of monkeys being appointed as the royal guards. One night all the ministers held a secret meeting. The emperor's love for monkeys is growing day by day. Today he has replaced the guards with monkeys, tomorrow he may replace the soldiers and then even the ministers. We should not behave like mute spectators, or else one day we may lose our jobs. You are right, nodded another minister. We must try to discourage the emperor's trust in monkeys. All the other ministers agreed, so they made a plan and waited for the morning. The next day in the court, one of the ministers asked the emperor, "My lord, do we really need to have monkey guards when we can appoint men who can guard better than monkeys?" And the emperor replied, "I believe that monkeys are as good as men." The minister politely said, "Our neighboring kingdoms have started making fun of our defense strategy, Your Majesty." "Ha! Ha! Laughter Emperor, why should we get affected? Why, what do our neighbors think?" The minister argued that monkey guards can never be a replacement for men guards, Your Majesty. Now the emperor agitatedly asks, "How can you say that for sure?" He asked the minister, "I can prove that men are better than monkeys." "Then go ahead," said the emperor. The minister added, "If I succeed, you will have to throw all the monkeys out of our kingdom." "Agreed," said the emperor. So as per the plan, the minister walked out of the palace gates. In the night he disguised himself as a thief and tried to climb the palace wall. The monkey's garden, the palace, did not let him in. Suddenly the minister threw a bunch of bananas on the ground. The monkeys gave up guarding and ran towards the bunch of bananas. The minister entered the palace and went straight to the emperor. "Your Majesty, do you agree that men are better than monkeys?" asked the minister. The emperor smiled and said, "Before I agree, I want to ask you to prove that monkeys are better than men." The next day the emperor replaced the monkey guards with man guards. Before the night fell, the emperor secretly left the palace in the night. He disguised himself as a thief and tried to enter the palace. The man guarding the palace did not let him in. Suddenly the emperor threw some gold coins on the ground, and the guard left the gates unguarded and ran to pick up the coins. The emperor entered the palace and went straight to his ministers. "Now I am sure you will agree that monkeys are as good as men," said the emperor. The ministers had no choice but to give up the argument.